This is the Fan Connection podcast where we talk all things sports entertainment. We're your hosts. I'm Morris Michaels.
And I'm Devin Steele.
Let's get right into it. It's our Bash in Berlin results. Cody Rhodes defeated Kevin Owens. We knew this was going to happen, but we didn't know that Cody was a Super Cena, spam finishing. Like, is this really for real right now?
I knew. My thing is, why is the Undisputed Championship match first on the card?
That's my question, too.
It's meant to come last.
It's the most important title in all sports entertainment.
And, I mean, the ring work was fine. The storytelling was fine.
Yeah, overall, it was a good match.
But, I mean, we got what we expected from Cody and Kevin. I can't do it. I can't hurt my friend.
Yeah.
You know, and then KO lost.
And, I don't know. I'm not really going to touch on this one a lot. If you got something you want to say, you can. But I gave Cody a B- on the attire grade just because he's doing the same thing he does every PLE. And I gave KO a B+ because he did the new blue outline on the shorts that he did. And the match in general, I gave it a B- because I felt like, we already knew that was going to happen anyway.
Yeah, I already just give both of them a C for their attire. It's not different enough for me. And match grade is B. Next match on the card, the Unholy Union versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill for the Women's Tag Team Championships.
It may just be me, but I feel like, we probably could have seen a little more from both sides. And by the way, we do have new women's tag team champions. I called it.
I think that's crazy too, because what's the point of?
I literally didn't even put any thought into that. I just called them, and I was right because
it's crazy. It's like what's the point with we sat here and watched this Fusion Collective and Damage Control and everybody else battling.
And the Unholy Unions kind of low-key went through all of them, so it's kind of weird that they, let them go over.
And then this impromptu match, they just dropped the titles. I understand it's hard to beat Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair in a fair contest, but I don't know if the right team won here. I feel like all the spots in the match, kind of got messed up, too.
Yeah, it was it seemed like both teams seemed a little confused in towards the middle of the match. They were they didn't know the right spot to do, so they just all four went for something. But altogether, good for Jade and Bianca, I guess. I gave everybody a C on their attire.
I gave everybody a B because they did a recolor. They at least put a little bit of effort in. It was new attires. And for the match grade, I just had to give them a C. I felt like this was something we could have seen on SmackDown.
Yeah, I gave them a C as well on that.
But now for this match.
It's a good one.
CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre strap match.
Dude, they went toe-to-toe the whole match. Drew literally scratched Punk's eye up, made him bleed.
Man, yeah, they were showing color this match. It was physical. It was brutal. I mean, there was welts on each other's bodies, 5 GTSs. Drew McIntyre was carrying CM Punk all around the ring and stuff. Dude, there was a lot of cool ideas. We hadn't seen something like this for a second.
This has to be the best strap match we've had in recent history.
I think this may be match of the night.
Yeah, me too. I think this has to be match of the night because, dude, there's so many crazy spots. I was entertained the whole time. Me and you, just were so entertained, bro. Everything was I was like, damn, that was crazy. And then in the end, your boy got it. He pulled it out.
This was a good match, a good CM Punk match, but it was still missing a few things.
And Punk still got it, by the way. I will give him that. He still got it.
He's entertaining, man. He's so good. Where was the Anaconda device?
That's something I was hoping you would bring up because we've been talking about that because we actually watched the PLE together this time, and that's something we haven't seen out of them here recently, and we'd like to see it. That's something you're known for, man.
You know, and it's crazy to me that CM Punk wants that bracelet back so bad when Drew McIntyre has been carrying it around in his pants.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
But for the attires, Drew McIntyre, I give a B. I feel like I had seen some pieces of that attire from other PLEs. Like,
Yeah.
I think he kind of repurposed some attire.
And for that, I gave him a B plus for effort.
And I had to give CM Punk an A.
I gave Punk an A as well because the old school looking attire is cool. But
Wearing the tank top, it kind of looked like he had tidy whities on, like he was wearing underwear.
yeah, me and you both agree that he needed stars on the back of the
Yeah,
trunks.
and the ring of stars was not around the back of his tights. I liked them on the front of his boots, but as far as the color scheme, it worked for CM Punk.
But as far as the match grade though, I think we both gave it an A because that match was really good.
Yeah, very good.
The spot with CM Punk going through the table, dude, that was insane.
The Terror Twins versus Dominic and Liv Morgan.
Rhea Ripley trying to dirty Dawn, bro.
Rhea Ripley was in her element in this match. She had the crowd eating out of her hand.
She literally like Damian was dominating the whole match, and they were still chanting "mommy," so like he had no other choice.
Yeah, she really outshone Damian Priest in this match.
But
Outshined him.
Priest was dominant though. They did a double razor edge and everything. It was a cool spot.
It was just a fun match. It was good storytelling. Like these little rascals, you know, been running around causing trouble, and now they're finally getting what's coming to them.
Yeah, the Judgment Day did get involved.
But we already knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, and I mean, when they got involved, Rhea pretty much took out everybody. Like she hurt Carlito pretty good.
She was working stiff, dude.
Yeah,
That stuff looked brutal.
and then in the end, it was the Terror Twins getting the W. It was exactly what we expected.
Yeah. For their attires, I give Dom and Liv just a C. I know they matched attires. It was meant to be a couples thing. I just didn't like the look of it.
See, I differed a little bit on that. I gave Dom a C. I completely did not like his. He looked like a referee out there, dude. And Liv, I gave her a B plus just because, like, it feels like, you know, like they could have both did something kind of like Liv did. You know what I mean? But it looked a lot better on them. And then for Rhea and Priest, I gave them both a B.
I gave Damian and Rhea an A. I like their new attire. And Damian Priest's purple boots remind me of The Undertaker.
Yeah, it was. I like that.
But for the match grade, I'm just going to give it a B.
I gave it a B plus. There's still a lot that we haven't got to see yet between them. I think we're about to see the Rhea versus Liv for the world title, for the women's world title, and then we'll get probably Finn and Damian, I think. Moving into the main event, though, the World Heavyweight Championship, and yeah, y'all know I was wrong.
I needed this dub.
Look, I don't think Gunther and Randy Orton have good chemistry anyway. The match was very slow and rather stale. Randy was playing mind games with Gunther in the German crowd the whole time, though. He was whooping Gunther's ass the whole time, though. But, I mean, he put Randy to sleep. He did. I'll give Gunther I'll give Gunther his flowers because he gave Randy his. After the match, after he beat him, he didn't do no dirty shit. He literally picked him up, shook his hand like a man. So, I got respect for Gunther because he gave Randy his.
Yeah, Randy was definitely dishing it out this match, but Gunther can take it, man. He can take it. Randy was targeting his arms, slammed him through the announce table, man. RKO, power slam. I mean, he was controlling the match. Like, he was setting the pace. And Gunther was struggling. Like, he was having to dig down deep to try something new to try to beat Randy.
Right. And there's times like me and you were like, dang, like nobody's ever had Gunther like down like this, you know?
Yeah, nobody's ever worked Gunther over like that.
But for the grades, I mean, I gave Randy a C because I gave him a C only because the trunks he was wearing is like it gives me Legend Killer vibes, and the only way that's gonna work is if you win, you know. Like you can't lose to Gunther and be Legend Killer. That's why I gave it a C, and I said that immediately. Gunther, I gave him a B though because I like his. I've always liked his attire because he has the like ring general type attire to me.
I give them both B's because I felt like they were both appropriate. Gunther's calling himself the living legend. Randy's trying to be the Legend Killer. And I just think the bright red works for Randy, and I think maroon looks good on Gunther. It's just good attires.
As for the match grade goes, though, I gave it a B because I mean I feel like it could have been a lot better. Like we said, it was a little stale, and at the beginning, like it seemed like Gunther really didn't want to take any of the moves, or vice versa. Something was going on with that.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way about this match as I did the King of the Ring one, where I don't think we've seen everything that these guys can really do.
Right. But as for Bastion Berlin, it was kind of a smaller card. There was only 5 matches, but I mean, what do you see happening in the future now? Who do you see facing for the IC title?
I'm thinking that Bronson Reed's coming up in a qualifying match. I think he's got that, and they're pushing him hard. So Bronson Reed could end up facing Braun Breaker.
I can see it. I could very well see it.
I
And
don't.
I just want to say something about the Judgment Day being tag team champions. It's been a minute since they won, so they need to have a title match at the next PLE, I think, or at least on Raw or SmackDown or something.
And I don't know where they're going to go with the World Heavyweight Championship from here.
I truly don't either.
Who's next for Gunther? You'll just have to let us know down in the comments.
And what did y'all think? Y'all knew I was going to be wrong about Randy Orton. I know y'all did. Nobody was on my side about
The
that.
Randy fans wanted Randy to win. And I think his 15th and 16th world title run is coming. Not that I care to see it. But with that said, that's the Bash in Berlin results, reactions, and discussion.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And if you don't want to miss out, tune into the next episode because the Fan Connection is out of here.